no pack up me number yam num toko. Ya what them I was so I better was you coco. Unti na mi brain no tampiko. Be me no pana mi who say who ya mi no ko.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Ya what them I was so I better was you coco. Unti na mi brain no tampiko.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Send out no, me mama, my checky. Send out no, me day, my feeling. Send out no, me mama, my checky.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Near monkey can near me. Never me more. Now was in me, beauty. Never me dream. Oh, Nana dream. Cause me never be go. I go see a home bazo. Or see the one I made out. Near monkey can near me. Never me more. Now was in me, beauty. Never me dream. Oh, Nana G, me never be go. On top this one pass. My man, I wanna me da. Oh, send me away and no, me do my feeling.
Okay, FM 101.7.
My checky, send me away and no, me do my feeling. Send me away.
Obato dana se wo seria Sadano mi Jimmy Sato dana se wo serenswa Sadano mi nidi Oba shrika kratra miyo Mema Oba kasende di bitra miye Mema Maoli hamatan papa Baby smile for me Me cannot put my hands for ya Baby, grind with me, yeah. Oba Srika grind try me, me man. Oba can send the beach, me man. Be me no pana mi who's a who ya me no ko. Fit ya no pack up me number yan no num toko. Ya what them I was so abra was you coco. Unti na mi brain num tampiko.
When I want some bay, Ubu adio. Not the Asia, Mama, not the mommy out. Not the Asia, baby, oh, Ima, my feeling, me day, me anagio, oh, Nanaji, me never be go, Where's on Pazu, oh, Ima, now Anna Medao, send me away and no, me day. Feeling, send me out no, me mama, my checky, send me away and no, me day, my feeling, send me out no, me mama, my checky,
no cray,
send me away and no, me day,
Sena, nyum no kona me ama feeling nyum no, my checky nyum no,
me mama, my checky, send me away and no. My feeling.
It is from NST. NST is the best high life musician in the Eastern region 2021. Yes, you heard it right. The whole of Eastern region, winning best high life musician for the year 2021. Eastern region, interesting region. As we my man Akwaba, but enye NST pen and waha. I also have the man himself. The man who has the trigger for, developing the magnetic following. It's not the Trigmatic.
Okay,
And we're going to be talking a lot about Trigmatic today. He has a brand new one called Alikoto. We'll go into that. NST.
Minia.
Moakwaba.
Mejoso.
Pacho boko die.
Adumarakwa.
Facha mi o me say asana metie. Na utinri den. Is it Jericho's?
Eno anu wakano.
Na nemre yagusu ya Jericho's.
Yegusu pa.
Hey, so how long have you been keeping this NST?
Me ache.
To say busum ahini if how many years ni?
Oh, minu be 2 years beba.
But why Jerry Kills? Bimbo, idea obia jaye. We dey say Charles Samuel mo time na. Why Jerry Kills? Unya kokra. We are branches to say yeah. So why Jerry Kills?
Minu ya won say minu ya otimi nchen so we twa Sakola.
Oh.
Me be chechire mu.
We dey what should that can sempa o.
Me chechire mu. Once on we twa Sakola.
Oh, ni dey no nshada nya Sakura sa.
Dankat.
Oh, o dey fa no sa.
We fa Dankat.
In two patrons said magic.
Ebi Rasta.
Yeah.
Ebi twa punk. Timi dey me twa na punk na me di
Jerry Kills of him.
Sa pepe.
Well, you are right. Say friend, what was the name of my friend Mahashallah? Me dini nyumni dinga friend no Samire fini ding. Oh, Tabita kum. They call us so many a champon. Aha. Ono say yeah. NST, congratulations. Best High Life Musician Eastern Region 2021. A big post too.
No kware minia. Adomara kwa.
Ebano saying, I mean, how did you win that?
Me say me modimbo. Tell me say enwumu a wutie ye no. Tim say e kan sem bebre. Tim penfo transform ka adwen bom no. I just say me se fata. Say the mommy.
Nti award no nie.
Me pa twan.
Obiaye thumbs up.
Sa pepe.
I see. Sa category no first time omo nominate we ni.
Me pa twan me first time ni.
And I win here straight.
Me pa twan.
Winning wine a competitive or sa category no.
Pa twan ni pa 7.
Wow.
Atomo edine dia men kai.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's next from Eastern Region Best High Life Musician? What is the next target? Yeah, so that does it.
Me be be jo mani ni na. Yeah.
The whole country.
Me pa say
Ghana Music Awards.
Me ba be next.
Hey.
Yeah.
Any nyumben?
Me say ba ku ye boy.
Enwa.
Ebi ka ho. Me kuta 14 songs.
I see. But why High Life NST? I mean, these days I would see in common almost see High Life a form na obia ko dance or ni Afro pop ni Afro wine ni. Why are you still doing this High Life thing?
Me nu amedasi. Say High Life eno na yidi twa ifruma o my Ghana. Na enya me pe na me choose High Life no. Adoma chedi atwedi amponde ma me. Ti ono de me fa ho. Yeah.
Ebia obi tie ye omo atenyum no ba omo nimu wo ye wan wonyin wo hi wan na e wa wofo wa bare wan wo mba hi ene mpena hi
amenu amedasi me re name ye Ernest Champon
me
pa joan
okay
me ye kwani ba
wow
me free kwa BTV
abesefi
me pa joan
okay oh dia fi bia ye ba ho
me papa
is that not Brian Champion's constituency
me pa joan yeah.
Okay.
Me papa wo me de opani kwesi Champon.
Penyin kwesi Champon.
Na me ma me so de ma me akua Champon ma.
Okay.
Yeah. Ya wo me kofodua. Ho na me tran ya na ja akwantu ye kwa na ya ba. Tebusuafo no ofi nti ye kwa. Kokosra wo mo. Ekwantu
no mu to kwan kwa hifa sei.
Se Ghana ha ya yichia na asamba yichi.
Okay. Nti koforidia dimben pa na mo de frɛ NST ya.
NST na
Fiti wo kwada brem nyina NST.
Me pa joane.
Ugo school kakra.
Me pa joane.
Eko do hifa.
Me ko SS but do kwam na ahokyera ba nti me san.
Oh, na adan na free SHS and start bias adan.
The free SHS me no ba no ya.
Okay, nti na uko school no wo he.
Me ko school me ko no ye village.
Na ba school no wodin.
Me ko na Sante Achima go ye kra frɛ ho kwa unyem so.
Kwa unyem so.
Yeah. Hwe Drabiasi area ho.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see.
Mti ho na me ko nti me ko me wie Jesus na me ba abetifi.
I see.
Beto Jesus na me etidai.
Nti music no started aben was it JSS and SHS and free school na we started music no.
Me nu am say me man started free school.
Okay.
By Kufudu FM I think say my first recording me record no na Nampedu studio. Enyom to for hene.
Na Nampedu de he.
Na Kwame Ampedu to nyom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hey, master, then when you part was out.
Yeah, hona me start me record my first album.
Because I said nanam pedu studio be ji wonyom no. Try say meet standard bi. Wow.
No kware. Ti me free hona na jani na mu a sela ni eguso. But you be me jai to ho. But me jai to ho emfa ma me. Me ko adwuma foforo emfa ma me. Ti na say me hu say no. Adoma kire nya me dia ma me na say me ye hu adwuma. Ko ye say nyankopon afro say be ye osofo. Na Halifax so say wonye. Itimi board damokra.
Sir.
Yeah.
Would you use the trademark as example? Man, using me now. So for the damn body and Bible say, love your neighbor as yourself. On can say, do when you chen wow. Into the member damn dianka. And con neighbor for okay, and so basically, a Juma Ben now, then I will a Juma Ben, I will call yeah, alpha. And I will feel say, you know, you have to come back to music.
Meaning, say. Mekoko ye ka adwuma kakra ewu Kumasi
na wo tonka
9 na medical me na me drive wo ho.
Oh, okay.
Amfa ti me free o me samba akra ba ku ne be ye network adwuma all the networks me be ye say adwuma ni bi but
so we see network I mean see network adwuma say wo networking mama be ma
fairness network when say ada me pesa me go network bi adi
they say telephone
yeah omo push no once na fidi machines bobo
yeah
and na ye free ye fro fix
oh okay
ya yi chinga na pa
eno so amfa
na also for because James be ma ne wo ye na mwa wo
okay
ta adoma kire na awrade dia ma wo no eno na se wo ye den udi hu djuma
na se nyame na ma wo sa adoma kire se won fa nto nyuma kan se by na wo to gospel now I control lyrics be appetition ya bun sam junsu oh I mean those type of songs na there way or do
I mean you am say na me ka say obi an na adoma kire awrade de ma no
okay
me so me nwum na me to no a kind of obum I just say what must yeah because her life ye nwum a can say bebre nti me so me de nyankopon de ma me no ene her life no ebi so dia your gospel ebi your hip life ni nyina bi te say me nua so no dia wo yo
I see what for forever. Tell me about it. A young bang message bang a warm when I record the year.
A young title or shadi ukradi
or shadi ukradi.
Yeah,
Massa, that's a weird drug crew.
I jina homa near me, you know, or ban a hofe.
Okay,
no sound wish to buy. Because in Pennyforce or ban home for food in Berry Macro.
Okay,
or baby and hofe pa, but on tramp my back home.
Okay.
But it's about ya make an answer and a whole thing in a chino.
Or some
or same buadie.
Okay, inti or shadie a curadie.
Sanity.
Dress or bar ne ho fe.
No sound wish to
sound was so by. Inti or shadie curadie or inti a ho fe no she. Ana a ho
fe na or she no.
Dress or sha ho fe. E cura subai.
Some cura subai mo.
DJ Toxic here, DJ B, on the person promoting when you were Ghana ha. When you know bon comwa. Enkoyi. And indeed, member na abonyum no. Na Toxic are making is see our chief executive of Sound Pro Ultimate. Omo die, the omo ya ni promotion. Ne omo bonyum across this country. Wo bebia ejio. Omo die ufro omo to me bonyum wo we year CF no krabe sorry. Toxic. Osha dear crade brand new one from NST. Burst High Life Musician, Eastern Region 2021. Dropping your no media. Meka sa will sound a you know as I'm you. Meba.
Shadi Kuradia Shadi Kuradia Akutani Oma Msabe Shadi Kuradia Shadia Shadi Kuradia Akutani Oma Msabe
Then I am me. I'm a me to me. I go go buy you everything you need, give you everything you want, baby. So take me and say I'm now go buy you everything you need, give you everything you want, babe. So tell me what you want,
So that is a song or share dear cry dear by NST. And I see you way a pebia tour, Yabenya Wahi.
Oko NST Musica YouTube. Obo NST Musica, Ubenya video so can.
When I try video,
about your friend Deca.
When I recording you,
Pagasti.
I see. I then will start if you're not pretty studio if they work up Pagasti in the car.
I'm said Nana in the studio no we break it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Until my call Pagasti hono.
So NST Music on YouTube, Facebook and so.
And I say GHNST.
GHNST.
Yeah.
And do you have any contact number of person who to draw?
Minu amedasi. I'm say and you may mark 14 say them can no. Yes and you ka ho. Yeah, because enye de bia na ye wani jimu.
Okay.
Me menda ye bai, ubi be your wedding, ubi be engagement. Ubi so be see ne mama ana ne papa. Nti say good high life artist they so timi eye bofu ni nyina. Nti wo be fro ubi ohia me for program bia no. Betimi afre na Steve 0241 18 55 45.
But it was 0241 18
55
45.
Yeah.
So you heard us right. His name is NST, and these are his concert details. Let us support an amazing talent. He answered about winning overall best high life musician for Eastern region. You know, trust in the pan what talents. He's got something to show. Let's support him to get to the top. Omwa mutio mudin so mo ye top. Yeah, say ano mo nyina mo sha see. Into me power so mo basa mo main support you mo or say se mo call YouTube NST Music and na GHNST on Facebook mo be ho ne works for ho main support no a proud one from NST or share dear ekura dear. Okay, so now let me now move to my other guest and let me do this one first.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax Addo on OK 101.7.
I guess some girl, her name be Raquel. I think I'm locked up in a love cell. But even as I talk, I the use in cell. But slowly the tortoise go come up from his shell. The clubs and the drinks she they do, I they hear. I swear I they like them, but Charlie I they fear. Cause I they check action like I they work where. They love their day, but I know it's been. I swear that girl is still part of my dream.
NS, the still over some camera be.
Minu ya se mpese me dani pe biase.
Okay.
So nipa ya dia osayi. Ansana meji award nipa bi na boa me.
Okay.
Eye aburi konkonu. Adofo nyom na boa me. Me da fence o home rant hena se na nakwa me kasi. Na GH radio callers. Say radio afre for organ nyina. Me do mo so ase. Me da abetife hema na amwa. Na manamwa ase. Abitifi hin ehine nso me do no so ase.
Okay.
Me do bia ase. Me da ma aso nso ase.
Okay. We wish you all the best in your endeavor to win the overall best high life musician in Ghana, not just the Eastern region. His name is NST.
I can't be living in sorrow. Never told me make a song. Me a back out share kukla. And I'm like, of the future, the life is now. It's not about getting rich, but the question is how. Without Christ in my life, I'm like an empty vessel. And if the word will guide me, I don't have to wrestle. Sometimes I backslide like the MJ dance, or maybe fall victim to some devilish plans. But if I go on my knees and I pray to Jah, He will protect I and take me out of these bars. And the burden of the bills my hope. These bad situations couldn't make it hard to cope.
So this gentleman, Trigmatic, new with your behind him say a Trigmatic, new Trigmatic, son of your friend was show business industry, but Nindian can say Enoch, Nana, Yao, Odro, Ej. I don't wonder why he has such a long name, but I'm sure but I like taking my interviews from the end rather, because of the full forever. Na me pese yen starting free on yes be bon komwa ube huwa na ka 2 minutes na ya kan foforo no ho asem sana eti wo Ghana and yes how come say Trigmatic because South Africa say okoye judge wo program biase now san trying music video ye ko ti see wa jani yiri oh Nigerians so say when I was a child growing up there was a game we used to play called Alikoto na by then na obi ya onyin nti de make on tiasie you know dry cells battery kese no tiger head especially okay fam okay it was on boile kotoa obeyi sa battery no cover no plastic one now I should pen especially big pen the top no wow you know the top is such that it was some long parts ubebu enu free ho. Now the battery head no now with the shape pen top no then you spin it now it call round so while it is spinning say when you in such a way say spinning rear is going to land on its base. That is what we call alikoto. And then ni hobby I don't know and in those days it was nice to play alikoto you know and then mo na mo nyin kakra no mo ye mama kedada by ya good boys no the alikoto ya na yebo no be am no mu bo ampe wo so na wo boden wo kwada brim. I wonder why Trigmatic will pick the title Alikoto. Let's listen to the song and then I ask him, Trig, why Alikoto?
Alikoto, give me that flavor. Give me that flavor. Alikoto, give me that flavor. Girl, you know, you gotta be, girl, you know. Be my sunshine, girl. Come on, boy. Alikoto, spin around. Alikoto, be my sunshine, yeah. Be my sunshine. Alikoto, oh yeah. Alikoto.
Alikoto by Trigmatic. It is not a type of song you hear in a typical Pujimo Bukum Honum baby. Where the upper 17 you into east and places like like Kozo, airport residential area, no Sky Bar 25, Tulip, Villando Residence. But many public attack or did you Peace FM here? Maybe a boss come continue. Mamma cry. Toss a church over thing. Yami Betri. I want to make on Betri Choba Bonum way. Trick!
Yeah, Halifax.
More Quava.
Major Sunia.
Now, when you wait here, I'm born Yami Betri Choba.
You be a bit me about, baby.
Oh, Trigmatic. Oh,
and you be a bit me about, baby.
Trigman can agree.
Yeah, but said okay, you know. But then, conform opinion say be so Ghana.
Oh yeah,
you know, yeah, into no. Say yeah, no, ma obia. My no for so many years for different markets. You know, I think say when so be come on pay. Said okay, no more be pay. And you be at say into who he also say as a musician no obetimi tap into market BRB. Yeah, and also yeah Ghana phone kwa.
Yeah,
I think say musician be why na dream say be Ghana pay be limited no to Ghana no or yeah no great disservice you know because countries were bang and crowd also you know to try be I think say very very important say to me expand the reach important.
Well, who can be me they say so we anyum to near and yes say when your music I would target Ghana pay.
Yeah.
Was it last week I was checking on this audio streaming Traxsource.
Yeah.
You were around 5 or 6?
Yeah, we were at 6 and we came to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Currently, where are you? Or if not checked again?
Yeah. I think we are at 2 now, but I'll check. Yeah, I'll check. I think we are 2. The last time I checked, we were at number 2. Yeah.
And that was after how many days of release?
It was after 3 or 4 days of release. Currently, I mean, it's been playlisted on a few other. I think it's playlisted last weekend as the part of the weekend playlist on Spotify.
Whoa.
As well, yeah.
Mimbo, and see, where do we classify this one?
Oh, but me I can say Afro house. I mean, it's house music, but I mean, for the sake of it's being having that African vibe, you know, it's me a friend say Afro house.
Afro house.
Yeah.
So well, when we are professionals, yeah, bizarre questions. And we say house music.
Yeah.
The house music.
Oh, how's the house here? Generally, it may not be any popular in Ghana, but UK for Omo house, South Africans so Omo house. At a point, a binimukura branch of here Kwaito, which sounded a bit to say house no by what elements different kaka. And no more generating and the amapiano, Cecia like current trend war. South Africa, even Nigerians and Ghanaians are picking it. So house music I worked for so many years. Like I worked, it's gone through the test of time. Into enye ina eba. It's been there. And also South Africa house music here big. Into Nipa or produce you know. I know you're South African. As a matter of fact, he's been doing house for the past 30 years. Great house music legend. Into Ubesha, you really see, you know, Spirit of House, which is acquired it's a Peace FM online.
Okay.
And that's a OKFM on my website. They review every house record that it be released. I think say Ubesha the Spirit of House UK a review here, and a Spirit of House Switzerland and so review here as a great sound.
Yes, you had here and see Ghana. What other songs are better me classifying as under house music? Just for us to get an idea, say okay, say see house music, a sound they say. I mean, break it down to the average listener. The weekend, yes.
Well, I think say, me shouldn't say a lot of Ghanaian house songs yet, but there's this guy. It be on here popular, but I think say people can check him out. Your friend, what's his name? Oh yeah, current guy CB. Mostly Afro house. I think I'll get the name as we go on.
Is it the one with this Volta name?
Come again?
You go and I also try to get the name.
Yes, I'll try. I'm trying to get the name, but mostly to himself. I see where he's trying to. The market is trying to tap into and say, "Oh, you're consistent. Do baby, yeah." He will get it.
Why Alikoto? What is the message? What is
we are like our house music back home.
We are like,
yes,
okay.
Our house music back home. Yeah,
I see. But I said that bad because you come be and pen your phone. Did you? We are no more home. Na say omo bon so omo increase volume no bebre. Media neko.
Neko, yeah.
And
yeah,
to say, oh Halifax, don't go there, man. Body. Oh Manu Hamidodo, my boy on Como. I say, let's come to the song. So my guest is Trigmats. He has a brand new one. Alikoto featuring a German musician by name is it Ralph
Gum. Yeah.
Alikoto what is the message? Why Alikoto they say yeah Charles player grobi din.
Thank you. Say na me pese ye twin crofo na dwen e de ba sa game ne so say they working. Now another thing to say music a very good transporter of culture.
Okay.
And it's necessary say yeah this anya money be ebe shishe your music because music bet me do America and for plane. E bet me do China and for plane. You know, inti me fa Alikoto because one and a game and me pepper and two in the context in which I me use Alikoto no say Obano and spinning on done in a home chair, me said na Alikoto channel hono. Inti it was I used it as a in a metaphorical way. Say homa me said Alikoto no a channel hono. And another thing me dream want to say the sound already know more international. So I needed something that would get our people or even get the people to ask. Say, in the interviews I'm so far from CDFM, all the other stations that was South Africa, no, they asked the question Alikoto. You know, so if Alikoto was a product, say Anka, you know, because they keep asking, oh share even more comments now, like bisa, what is it? How does it look like? So I had to take a picture of it in one of my tweets and me tweet here for them to know that this is how it looks like. Yeah.
So basically a love song.
Yeah, it's a love song. Yeah.
Asking your woman to spin like Alikoto.
Yes.
Craig, is that not too fast a spinning for?
Now me who are they be best spinning? Cause first way you see merry go round, you know, Alikoto na nebe.
Yeah, but Alikoto spinning the
oh, say spinning na we chassis.
Na adene na abutu.
Aha.
Into so bano spinning sa. At what point na on butu wanzo?
Well, say na wo kanoka.
Enya me na meka. Sa na ebo Alikoto.
Asa no mo bono.
Sa na me ni wunyira sa na ebo Alikoto.
Me say me de me nim.
I see.
Yeah.
Let me pause here and I'll come back to this Alikoto song. Sure. But you were in love songs. I just listened to one, Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
And also your love song.
Yeah.
Trick. I mean, you've been married for some 4 years. What is happening?
Oh, say Sophia, for instance, utie lyrics na America about abotre actually. Say oba ni nya abotre. Ushe video na abo say oba say otwe ne bag ko na ne kunu aso ni mu ni ade. You know, fire is something that shisa. It means say quench the fire. You know, it means so fire nya abotre. Na so fire we answer na me ye nyum no. Na me ko studio one night. I was almost done with my album. Enka me fan album no.
Okay.
And me ko studio na me te say be kasadin one of them. And that time na me will help be into. I was like mami ko share so fire them or me ko no na or phone so. But na me tin komo oh dear I say there might be panic chow. You know, and I say also fire. I say waba oban crying to film me biom and also say there be yes and they were talking. So when I'm say hey so fire into they say oh boy you know and it was a funny thing and I said when I go to the studio I'll do something do something with this and yeah so not genius per idea no and we created it we developed it into the song. Yeah.
Well, because musicians sing from their soul.
Yeah.
And see, so what really is so fire. it's a love issue. Be a panic doctor say on Yabutre,
Yeah.
and then with a little to don't see your door. We need to ask, what have you been thinking about of late? I mean,
media. I mean, it's just around asa ana me card locker. Nina touches on either love, life, or spirituality.
That's
Ain't,
true.
you know, it's not like advocacy. For me, in my mind, you know, I'm just passing on a message. Lately, I've just been thinking about more, creating more crazy stuff. A bit to me, I call to market. I may target to so I have really been about business and stuff like that. Yeah.
a bit to me a penetrating market I me target to say markets being a trigmatic target to 2021 and beyond.
2021 and beyond, I think say me per se. In fact, this was a vision I started like way back. Me kai said 2009 when I me back out now me releasing my first album. No, I wanted to tour Africa, and I knew say na obia. At that time, funny enough, everybody was looking at South Africa because na channel you're big. Ghana at the time. Inti na me person me yes smart na me call Nigeria. Nigeria wasn't the country that everybody was looking at the time.
Back then, yeah.
You know, inti me call Nigeria. I worked with Mo Cheddar, I worked with Scales, I worked with ID Kabasa, Shank, Steel, Nines of Kongwa, so many artists. Many of Ejuma, Kells, and at the time these were the top artists. No, at that time, you're recording, and the plan was to spread it across. But not team, no, back, team, did not really understand the vision that I had, no. So now me team, I feel like we share the same vision.
Okay.
You know, so it's time to bring that vision back. And luckily, me a contract to do a show with South Africa. No, I feel like their market was also good. Me want to say a lot of West African music are almost ebono, though it's representing the West, is often Nigerian. So I decided, said then I would look at their market and see how I can, tap into their markets. And Amapiano is big in Africa now. So why not tap into it? Because very soon it will become the thing. Because Afrobeats na often more clubs, more radio, more Nigerian. So me the hot me. And if you look at East Africa too, most African countries don't penetrate East Africa apart from Nigerians. So my plan is to look at all around Africa, all around us, and I'm happy. Me share social media. Who say. Stoneboy wako Cote d'Ivoire, who say wako Nigeria wako, and for me it's the way forward. I mean, I've been to Cote d'Ivoire and a few African countries. Me feel say people must tap into that. Tanzania, for instance, strong with music culture by a place for Bebre and share. I mean, they do one of the biggest festivals, which is Soti, this Basara, a very big and for Bebre looking into data. Omubenya more applications from Ghana. Now like people will start fishing into scene, no? Say, I heard this guy applied. Okay, so let's start looking into that market. I think start experimenting on those markets.
I say so he's not stigmatic, and you heard right. He's now targeting the African markets, looking beyond Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, and I mean all across. But Alikotoi who feature a German.
Yeah.
Now Germany penetrate African markets now dominate India. Are there no musicians from Tanzania, Congo, Brazzaville, Nigeria, South Africa?
Yeah, like you said, there are musicians from there, but I won't say Halifax. I say more listeners, no, in a sense, I say you to me a reorient yomo. Not almost ears used to all round music. Said the I said the okay, say and you may to me about Jamestown. Because na because I've been on radio before. I was say to me because also musician work Ghana ni na be one kind of music. Ya challenge musicians so more talent to explore and try new things. In South Africa, you'll be amazed. Say, house music here, big. Like when I say big, I mean it is big. Just as any other genre of music. Sana me who so other countries say omo like equally omo hip hop ye big. Omo local traditional sound no. Omo war they accept cultures in terms of music. Well, into say everyone say R&B they have a omo R&B musician omo eulogizing omo nim say we ye dia. You know, Oko Kenya, you know, it's like yes, they have the Afro beats and they have all other kind of genres as well. And you know, I think say media my decision is not to limit me home, but to spread my wings all around. Ralph Gam German, but or South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's actually been in South Africa, worked in South Africa over there.
This means it's big there.
Yo, he's been there.
Oh, okay.
And he's huge there.
Yeah.
You know, no check it ni YouTube I mean he's in the 5 millions and 10 millions and stuff like that. I mean, and he's done this over 30 years. I was in a barber shop when I had not recorded with him, and they were playing a whole Ralph Gam playlist. And Ralph Gam and Ghana make I say he's a DJ, you know, so he's not somebody that does a vocal and or a producer and so, you know, so I had to say Mike Smith normally idea DJs, but they've also gotten into music. I'm working together with artists.
They say Andy Dostimo.
It should be something that should be encouraged, you know. Or no, the Andy Dosty they saw vocal. They don't do no vocal, but they do the production. They create it, and then you come and do your vocal on it. So I've done 1 2 with DJ Switch, or one of the biggest hip hop DJs was South Africa, and also video no were out. He's also on the African hip hop panel as a board member. So these are like places are currently like Midimeni. Asha. Me working on.
Okay, in fact, trigger can be majority will come to that. Say, as a country, look, yen encourage this new culture, this new attitude. Say, a variety of music will be accepted across board. Last Friday, na Dr. Adakwa Bahano, the classical arts musician also kind of the same thing. Would enter into that because as I said, baby to say Choco Jamestown Bukom dear say ye programmer ye the ton idea. So we expect say one who MC no the beer all sort of things. Is it mineral and antuma or the betu center na yem bonyum na yen diasa as the people are enjoying no more Tony Amano or nobody raise the funds. And normally imagine say my friend DJ pass Charlie Bahu knew I'm in Yala Shishina was starting to introduce I mean well or see about house music in well wow we are musician crowd Bob me some you know popular. It wasn't that easy. And say DJ Bosco the back me Nubia Mami or see Rex Omes is it that I did?
Yeah, it can pass for yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, not entirely. Not entirely. Yeah. But Rexoma is very experimental with sound.
Of course. One of our Spanish sound to be na or the nam no. So let's come to this Alikoto. Today I seem to be a good boy. I want to focus on what my guest is promoting. Mitzi well internet not so first, and it was about 7 minutes 38 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one 3 minutes 25 seconds. How come?
Oh, Nini na Alikoto. But hono well, I mean, it's a standard that obetimi. I think say yempeni for no cry every year be Would him funny enough in the past. Well, me started music. No, it was something that was there. Say ubeye nyuma na say singular. Ubetimi promote single no. It almost looks like an EP. But now you're friendly EP. But oye single na obeye ni radio version. Na waye ni dub. Na waye instrumental no. Na waye a cappella.
Yeah,
those days,
I remember.
DJ Betty Eddie a cappella no cry mixes you know the nyama and so and tisa into the OT and the same song but different versions and different mixes into arrangements ni be different.
Wow.
Into the other ball radio no, it's not the same as the main mix no. Main mix no arrangements no ebi alikoto no beba baby a emba radio edit no, but it's the same song. To set it to bit me a reggae version. Now I hear wave version. No, I know a friend album. You know, into Sana, it's an EP actually, a EP between myself and Rav Gam. Yediaba out.
Tresse, Alikoto is not a single on your album.
No.
A EP on its own.
On its own, yes.
Now, what were the extended some over 7 minutes and the mental
yes, and you see club. Yeah.
And I mean, see a bow baby and penny phone did it. And then you have this one for radio. I mean, once after some 15 seconds of instrumentals, then the vocals come.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What we were told growing up was that EP, the extended play, the minimum 4 songs or 6 songs.
6 different songs.
6 different songs.
Yeah.
How can we classify this as an EP? Are there different songs? Is it not just in one song sung in different in different versions?
No, I mean, an EP is not limited to the content. Let me choose my words well. Like, say like songs, no, you know, but it's more with the number of play, like the time, you know. It's a 15 minutes a year. I mean, we put 3 songs together, and it goes for 15 minutes and 20 minutes, you know. So it's not really say EP. I have an EP pipe, no, it's just 6 songs. You know, but different songs, and then
I mean, that is the one we know.
Even Ralph or Cadlocks be and also any other artists are open will say or war and also a friend is saying EP only another artist and also the same song but with different versions of the song. Yeah.
Interesting. Tell me about this album you've been talking about. My album, I want to penetrate, dominate Africa. My album. So far, I must confess, apart from Sophia, I've not heard any other song on this album.
Okay. Sophia actually is it's on the previous album, which is my last studio album, my 5th studio album, the 8th Element. I don't know, make I say. Songs, I did songs with Riala on it. I had songs with Bright of Bookback fame, and whatnot. And then say now EP like EP album, I may say me Barbie release, you know, which will probably be in the end of July. Your friend Love from Josie, Love from Josie, album be me you see mostly South African. One Ghanaian producer and mostly South African producers and South African artists, you know. And I don't know, I did it solely, you know, to have a balance between Ghana and South Africa.
Who is Josie?
Johannesburg. So Love from Johannesburg.
Okay. I thought Josie is a name. I'm not treatment. Yes, I say your bunk. What's a Love from Josie? Josie,
but Johannesburg.
And I'm a friend with Josie, no.
Hey.
I thought ABI is the name of the new South African wife. I see what fancy. What ya gonna need? But that girl, not a friend with them.
And Pacho girl,
they almost see what was South African.
Menini try video nana.
Me can say what for you for South Africa.
Me say una can meet you.
And say won't see that.
Debbie.
Say what ja we were Ghana for South Africa.
Debbie. Me I first say me first time I meet
freak.
Yeah. My kinda. But me say that. Nyama mi no.
When you are interviewing somebody who has done radio work for years, he has a way of spinning you around like Alikoto. And he's asking the woman to spin around on this song like Alikoto. Or see on Danda and so we are not putting so. Okay, then I will kind I won't see that dear.
Oh, me they make me sana me kind, me kind them said they all kind and me kind. But I mean nkofo be assume inyama bebre. Me me could try me video, me posting me pictures from video scene, no. And but it was good for me. Na me here say at least minim say like mo pen konkonsa inti no me de to me ana minim say ba o miss mo weka na mo kan e inti mo koso mo fasa suwaina koso yeah, because I mean eno na ma content be here attention in onya.
I get you.
You know, because people know nkofo nim say na yepe enti obi timi ka say enti na yetimi gina ho ka say oh asimesi oti industry na say na enye say because of fighting for the right things, but because onim say na oya obe trendy. You know, there are a lot of problems I bit me a fix it, but your man attention you feel say oh enye oh we ye hwe ne yensu abenyi na yenyi a na afi ye hwe ye chi na say oh nkola ne nye ne ye na ye refi say ene have this conversation we ye tutokro to ho yan kata so na ye D60 ebi a 70 say na ye didi ye ho atema nkola ne sua ye no ombe start ye di atem o Halifax ombe ti atem o me ombe di matem. Then that time no afi na opese o omumu ade oma ye say oma na ye refi say ye di ye ho mo mo hwe ena ye jitu mu say no na ye the norm ena mo so mo ye oh enti me say na me kan na minim ye na ye o set and in fact me catch director and say chale onim ade we be man kofo akasa ye ntwa ana e twa ye de nipa nka me minim no ana e twa ye de to on so ye adwuma papa me say me post it immediately na 3,000.
Okay, FM.
Oh, and it's sad. Say it was a yes, sir. It's not bad for business, you know, but it's a if it becomes the only thing now you're problematic kakra because senka nyama panusunya the same attention. Enka nyama bonene ba na nya attention. It's not bad. I mean, it's everywhere in the world. Enko for bashi celebrities. Any they want to mean him film any baby is there. Omo ye gossip, omo ye when it is there. But as soon as at the papa no bar, omo pushino, so that because me call for ma, obi be feel say ye me kwana me ko ba there be say mako country business na bibia ko ba ana maka bibi na man kan ya. Unim Ghana for do be attack me because me a Ghanaian.
That's true.
I represent the country at that time. Saa so na me kona me ya de papa e was so mutu me heli no mo ka say ni pay why then why ya de or yes say inti no me kan ye said that kan na I'm so page go na me kan wo
I beg you. And how I feed you because I mean she doesn't understand some of this. I mean it's
oh say I mean
you know ebusia be friend no na dan for be friend no
me na me papa ka my ya de we hana na me ye and
it's under about
me ma me so
but this is your 4th year.
He almost said third.
No, 2020. I was already in my third.
Hey, sister, I will calculate mama.
Very good, sure.
Third. Like I feel I may call be the old card.
But me born you wake a crowd, and I come back to the issue Trigmatic raised. Look, how do we make sure say music appeals to a heterogeneous audience wherever they are, without we making sure? I mean, to say music have a one way. So per se, you must follow a particular pattern, a particular thread. What do we do? I mean, how do we open up? And yet, obia na ni talent. Yes, bubuche. I mean, talent is talent. I mean, creative work is creative work. And to me, skew na limit your money na say compulsorily. If you want your songs to be played in this season, then play this particular genre and make sure the speed or the tempo is this. Me ba offer away alikoto.
Alikoto. Give me that flavor. Give me that flavor. Alikoto. Give me that flavor. Girl, you know, you gotta be. Girl, you know, I want you. Walango. Me ain't good.
Yes, you listen to the best entertainment show on OK 101.7 FM. My guest is Trigmatic. These days, I don't know, he's more South African than Ghanaian. I know your judge Trig! At the last check, you were a judge on South Africa's Old Mutual Amazing Voices Africa. Amazing Voices Africa.
Yeah.
Why would they come for Trigmatic? I mean, is it that a prophet is not respected in his hometown? Because that is a big issue. And as I was like, is this not our same trigger on Namha? I mean, this or Pushias and Ebony Yumi or 2 years for crying. I mean, it's been on this music thing, all this workshop crying. Trig, what is happening?
Okay, well, before I may answer, Halifax, yes, Muntia, right owners, Nisikana, radio stations, no, we hear you guys are not paying. Yes, Muntia, and some stations were fingered. And I'm generalizing this is a media for radio and TV. Muntia, you are not paying monies to Gamro. So please, if you are not paying, please pay. You see, music users, you people are not paying. So it's something that was said on live TV. But se mutia anso na musuma ye din na mu protect it. Enkofo no mu beji scanner and na Nina, I
believe you're talking about the ongoing Gamro Music Seminar. No?
It was the Ghana Music Summit.
Okay.
It was something that was said on that platform.
By who?
By Rexoma.
You know, those Gamro leaders, they should stop celebrating laziness. Okay? What try rates be on modern radio stations depending on your reach and your audience. Na ankomu cannot no more to say, oh yeah, the bill command station A on Wintia and I the bill command station B on Wintia, because despite media dear, this issue has come out before and we dared them say one and no the bill bad despite media Wintia. So they shouldn't just generalize. Other than that, we may have to start publishing our receipts of payments.
Yeah, I think
say musu rice na enye mini we na eche sika na emu sika.
Yes.
And to say mumpenye for no see radio stations entua. Ask them station bang. Don't just leave them to make past general sweeping statements say omuntua why no omuntua. Na omu ya twa no sika no so why.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's come to, I mean, you are, I wouldn't say you are becoming big. You are big in South Africa.
Yeah.
Almost bigger than Ghana, Trig.
Yeah.
What is happening?
So me wahana minya call to be a part of the competition. Inti omo frame and I was like, okay, I'll get back because now Saturday I mean nima the call. You know, inti later I'm frame back, you know. And they were like, oh, yafa some country selectors be from Ghana, but we know you percent we like main judge. And I'm sure, okay, good. And you know, so and the criteria was, you know, to be able to understand music because it was a bit technical. And I'm sure, yeah, why not? I mean, how I mean, there na me or na me who yeah, and you know, it had to do with a lot of technical stuff when it comes to vocals. And you know, and I thank God say Obesha me started 2010, 2011 up to a certain point. I think 2014 I switched. You know, and I did a lot of live music and live recordings. I mean, I got a lot of bashing, but it also helped me because working with Genius and the band, I never regret it because Genius beat me actually. Oh, sometimes then I'm to tone my cut off, you know, and he would teach me key way say Misheshi and Kofobi. Around that time I could blame this vocal teacher his name started with F, but when I met him, Freeman Mr. Freeman, and I speak to them. I ask them, how do I sing on the head of my voice, or should I sing? Should I do this? How do I project? What is a pitch? What is this? And a boys no some more didn't come. I'm me you female, and I'm feeling lonely. Maybe a band funny discuss here. I'm can't Charlie the thing they F sharp inside. Where the thing we for do this, we for transpose. Me just say na me jaodi my ira.
And you were a musician,
so I was pushed to study it, and I thank God. I mean, when they called me and I went also, Halifax, you'll be surprised. I'm the judge with Amara Brown, and Amara Brown is the biggest female musician in Zimbabwe.
Okay,
like the biggest. You should even check her normal post on Instagram. She is huge, and she does this contemporary music. She does dance hall sometimes, and one would think, say, Enka Oyesano, she would not know or understand her music. My goodness, I was blown away.
Wow.
Same with Vusinova, who is equally like one of the dopest vocalists over South Africa. Same, very technical. Fila, very technical. Ivel from Nigeria, very technical. So I was like, if I didn't know the things I knew, it would have been embarrassing for me, because some of my comments now say, yeah, well, general one obey I say, oh, your singing wasn't good, I didn't feel it. But no start here. Technicalities no mudi bemuno. Ultimately said the person knows what he's saying. Maybe enkoba ne say be do me so na makana bi ame hwem say, oh, I like it. I enjoy it.
So you focus on the costuming. Say, oh, I don't like your costume. I don't like your stagecraft. But you know
because who could kabibi? That's a unima. But the good thing is, I mean, I thank God I knew. I mean, and when I hear a good singer, I would know, and I had learned. To a certain extent, and me the papa kabebe kacho me shower me question. I will ask you a question about music. What is this? I heard this word. What does it mean? And it's anyamano. So it was that, and then they keep hearing. I remember I said some day, almost set up, and it's in a huge auditorium, and almost set up na DJ no me say or search ye ni na ye songs, and he played a very unpopular song of mine. When I say unpopular, like the song that is not really accepted like in our side.
It didn't blow back.
I didn't even promote it. It's a song on my album. So he was playing the album and he plays a song with Wiyala. It's called Jane Chakimo. And when he played it, the reactions just blew me away. And Amara came to me and said, can you write something like this for me? And I was like, yeah. I mean, when we go back into the hotel, I can do something on my laptop, and then you can develop
in the hotel.
Come again?
In the hotel.
Yeah, everyone was in the hotel.
So when you get back into the hotel with Amara, you can do something.
Yeah, because we're all in one hotel.
It's the same thing we are saying.
Yes,
yeah.
So we're all in one hotel.
And
the same thing. Yes, and I was blown. And then I met a Ghanaian actually who worked in the same studio. Lion King. Okay. African Recordings Nibino. His name is Darius. He's a young boy. He's a young boy. And he said, oh, I really love your music in the past. I want you to pass through the studio. And when I went to the studio, I was surprised the kind of artists that had ever recorded in that studio.
Some of them.
Some of them. I mean, looking at the Mara Makibes, the trumpeter, the one that's
Hugh
Masekela, even the Beatles.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
It's huge. And when we got there, a band called Womba Womba came there, and they're an African band. They tour around the world. They wanted to work with an artist. So the guy played the same song. That song. Played the same song for them. And I have the videos. I think I posted them on my Instagram. You can check it out. I was amazed their reaction. They're older musicians, and they kept saying, one of the guys kept saying, I remind him so much of Yusundo. And for me, it was a big deal, because Yusundo is somebody I see up like that.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the arrangements. I can't believe and then when I played Where Would They Go, that was like, so in short, they wanted to feature me, but they now gave me the stems of the song, and said they wanted me to rearrange the song and then do a feature on the song as well, you know, which currently I'm working on in the studio as we speak. So I mean, this is it. I recorded a song with Ralph Gam. If you listen to Ralph's interview all through, he keeps saying he can't understand the versatility, you know, because he knew me that I could do some rap and I could do some singing, and then now to jump on a house song and still own it, for him that was a takeaway for me, because he told me he wasn't going to release a song this year.
Okay.
You know, but he called me one day and said, my wife thinks that we should release this song
now
because it's going to work. You know, and luckily is working out, that the promotion's going. So I'm going back next week because it's really happening. And I need to, you know, get into the wave and make it happen.
Craig, finally it is beginning to pay off. Because collaborations are okay, and we judge we feature can we rearrange this the same stress na dollar no beba.
Oh yes, and you know the good thing what I want to say, royalty system ni yejuma. Edani ye kano na obi refer say, oh, South African guy no mo interview no cracker said there are challenges. Yeah, there are challenges everywhere. Even America crash still musicians be catch say or more challenges. They want more. Yeah, there no basic one crowd no yeah fight because say you made a statement, say it's paying off. You know, it should have paid off long time ago. I mean, and still my music is being played here and there. I mean, currently I still have a nomination in the Ghana Music Awards
for recording
for record of the year.
Record of the year.
Yeah, for Diplomatic Thief. And it's something that it was said because I don't even need more. Halifax, if you can, you don't need 2 songs to still be ripping something out of it. But Sana, Abano, and we don't have to accept it.
Isn't not a chicken and egg situation? They never first. They okay. Imagine say one could prepare one could swia dear. You didn't really go to prepare and add value to yourself. Trick, you would have ended up like I mean, I was reading Reggie and Bully's Instagram this morning. I don't know if you've seen it. Let me read just 2 paragraphs for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, and so there's Reggie and Bully. If you are an upcoming Ghanaian let me release Decreases Alikoto song. If you're an upcoming Ghanaian music artist reading this post right now, and this one came in capital letters, I want you to quit doing music in Ghana and go and learn a trade. Go get some new vocational skills like carpentry, masonry, hairdressing, tailoring, or further education in law, accounting, engineering, marketing, or in science. Take my advice today and you will thank me in 10 years' time, because apart from armed robbery, doing music in Ghana is the second most dangerous job you can ever do. It goes on and on and on and on. Let me just skip and pick any of the paragraphs. I have done music in Ghana and I'm doing music in the UK. I've seen the difference. If you don't believe me, go and look for your favorite artists who made some of the biggest hits in Ghana just 10 years ago. I mean in 2011, and ask him or her if they regret choosing music, Ghana music or not. And it goes on and on and on and on. Craig, if I ask you, do you regret doing music in Ghana? You can't tell me a no, because finally, I
do. You don't even have to go far.
You regret?
Yeah, I do.
Nadia who collaborated with when studio Hugh Masakela
I do.
Where are the regrets?
Me, I'm one of the few. I do, baby. You know, now it's like, oh, my enjoy kasa yem find it one solution. Any idea? I personally made the music and form a Matic Music Club. When I did the music club, my idea was to have a decentralized platform for in Kolani now music and training. I used some of my colleagues to be teachers to go, and I was in schools like a school club. And I was paying music teachers and I was buying instruments. But that time mainstream radio and bombing. You understand? Me call villages and I was doing teachings and stuff with them. We were doing school bungalows and stuff, and these were things I feel saying Kayebe encourage you Nakawaya more. I mean, I had meetings with the necessary bodies that matter. Ebinu ma maybe train one more office and near dear all these things. No obishe and I said me shana me to I have to stop. Currently, me know every year, me the music professional back home, Ghana, every year I had not missed it. I house them myself. And I keep them because it's a program I have signed on to with the Global Leaders Program. They don't sponsor me, they don't give me, and I can say it's on air. Me, so they cannot come and hold me. Me bohunka.
Oh.
Me bohunka. First one I made in for 7. That was my biggest regret. Because I thought say I can friend saying body be ebeso me mu. I went to them, I met them, had meetings, then they nice, it's a nice idea. Because these are things that people would have benefited without paying. Say because you can't go be botomint, in boa, in fee, this is one side. Another thing with royalties. Me 2010. In fact, I have Sikenti, I have Motro Mojo, I have one would think say I'm but I have so many songs that had made it big in this country. But at the end of the day, when you look at, even if you need just the data to even say the two open now they are showing crying say me yeah boy but I be a gamro nye jumanti me nya misika but at least yeah bo and I make sure that data no sumpo I am a promotional plan. I'll have to either fall on Kisima or good music. These people are there. Excuses no more. They could have worked with these people and say yeah nkofo ama signed to Gamro na kasa so mo kasa. Artists no must sign to Gamro now. They are not asking.
Now you're not part of the artists.
Oh, my thing is shit. Like I had to renew, but my nebium. Because of some of these things. Say be obeti me atnefi.
One renew. They will still collect royalties on your behalf anyway.
No, they are collecting royalties even on behalf of musicians anyway.
It's just renew and take your
renewal. No, there. Yes, I renewal. You be can one sem later. But say baby, I me share na mami. And I'm encouraging people to put pressure on them, especially omomuye members. Me, I'm not even talking for me. Omomuye members ask certain questions. Say, bia, why a split sheet wuni obia? Takes a split sheet to Gamro. Ne insist. Say, mamu and pay you based on that data. Say, yes, kofa computer bia, but you don't need that system. No, most of my best statistica hine somebody else had. They just need a partnership with company B who can provide them that data. Now, why your payments based on that data no, we are now okase omode bill be back. It's not supposed to be so. They're supposed to give you a blanket license to play a certain number of people to say nipa 4,000 where they are members of Gamro. Mama your rights to come for their money. Into mobile sikana ombejini based on nipa 4,000 But yes mobile beji 20,000 wa no ma ko baby akoji 30,000 no ma ko baby. Wo show mo annual a year report now, financial report now. How do you give more money for collection, like for people to go and collect the money and they bring you less? What kind of investment is that? Would the funny say? And well, we can criticize them because they keep saying they are a private entity. We a private entity, and I don't know who is at the Attorney General's office who is still allowing them to operate, because the law shows when members are peeved, at least majority of Gamro members, some have even formed Unicom Gamro, and they have appealed to the Attorney General's office, who is there in that office, who is still not querying or asking certain questions with regards to the licensing of Gamro running. Why are they not allowing other private companies to also create CMOs? Uko countries be a 5, Uko be a 3, Uko be a 2.
You think the monopoly of being the sole collective organization is wrong?
It is very wrong. I mean, monopoly in every system is good for the person who is enjoying it, but it is wrong for the system because, I mean, where is the competition? How do you keep being on your toes? Why
they're also saying they are doing their best and that they are almost there. Very soon we'll start us logging a monitoring system.
Please open the Gamro website. That's where we can start from. Just open the Gamro website.
What is there you don't like on their websites?
Oh,
this is an underground. To take you forever.
For the sake of the interview, the Juma. Ɛyɛ adwuma papa.
Interview no you upon me about 3 minutes.
3
it's
minutes.
Only 1 minute be website. Now the 1 minute I can't show you even your local new year.
And the yenka lukoto de there.
I mean
once I me be a website no but once I there be inti maybe empacho ade pacho me obi mehwe ma me.
Now then I said we don't
robot be in there so that means it's not working.
Oh, NASA websites there to me malfunction temporarily once in a while.
It has been like this since Monday. In Pacho, my checking out me come in say ma me say me be crap wa assign mommy some kind of virus.
What is the address or be into being be of fear?
Oh, okay.
www.then
Gamro online. Say es happen freezing me way no.
www.gamroonline.com.
Yeah.
That's here for Trigmatic see Gamro phone websites no yejuma.
Oh, and you am see wo ho. So be ambi.
Utu won be of your name www.gamras and GHAMRO online.com.
Yeah.
Na media no dey still MB and you know what? Industry issues there. But in the midst of all these challenges, Trigmatic has still found a way. He's doing well. When it was tough, he started his farm, no any farms now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going well for him and other small businesses. Yeah, I mean, he's gone international.
Yeah.
If this vision of dominating Africa be been party, then we have another Osibisa. We have, I mean, in our generation.
Amen.
Trig, what do you tell your fans, Alikoto, so far the upcoming one?
Yeah,
I mean, can you sum up? Yeah.
Me person me catch me fans in us, especially they should look out for diplomatic tea for record of the year, no. And then with Alikoto, please, from Friday, it has been out. It's on all music streaming and download platforms from Audiomack to Spotify, Apple Music, Ubenya, Ewo Honum Bebia, and I still local track source, Ubin so and I say Google Alikoto, ALIKOTO, by Trigmatica, Ubihun. Also Sophia video no YouTube, Monko YouTube channel, Trigmatic Official. Now mon subscribe it. Now mon share video no. Every month from now to December, I'm releasing new video, and then in July EP no ebeba out videos in the chat that videos even for the EPs no chat, and I'm going back to shoot video with Raf for Alikoto, and that will be released as well, getting towards the end of the year. My yearly shows no. Me in September, Sajifos Night is coming on this year again.
What's the venue for this year?
I'll communicate the venue.
You're still looking at it.
Yeah, we're still looking at the venue, but it's coming on. We've decided as a team to do it, but we are going to abide by the COVID protocols. Yes. So, guys, mask up, and let's have some fun this Osajifos Night. Now, make us follow me on all my platforms: Trigmatic Rocks, Trigmatic Official, and a few things. And musicians, if you have the time, try and read around your royalties, copyright, publishing. Find information on what and the roles that a CMO must play, and then make sure you ask the right questions. Also follow the Alliance for Change in Music, in Ghana Music. Thank you
so much, Trigmatic. It's a privilege interviewing you. I've learned a couple of new things. I wish you all the best, and indeed for this new one, I like it, Alikoto. I like it. I like the groove.
Thank you. Thank you, Halifax. Pacho, wait maybe.
I did this together with my production team headed by Obia Gloria, a very beautiful producer. She's a utility player. I mean, on one of producer Crobert, who's not exactly the news, the real news. On one of producer Beku Santana is at 2. Late last night, she was here producing Abrabopa with Reverend Akosi Agwabwaji. And she was here this morning producing my show, Best Entertainment Show. Or Yinsu Kind News for UTV. What a lovely producer. Assisted by David the Naughty Pablo. David Nitrigmatic, I don't know who is taller than who. And my music director for today, Wednesday, has been DJ Toxic. And as I was saying, DJ Toxic, see how I pen you. And so I say, one rent sound, and now I say, bimbe bow in your mouth. And I say, one senior DJ, and now I DJ gadgets. With your friend DJ Toxic, mommy. Why? The number is 054 738 6898. 0547 386898. DJ Toxic. Look, if you want to promote your songs, forget the presenters. For my yeah, I mean, after this, I'm gone. He'll be here forever. So yeah, they make the things stick and see. Deal with the DJ small. 12 about 1. Let's cross over to Peace 104.3 for the midday news. Macramo, what's we doing no more?
Ghana, your man pennies and another year.